RockMax 896 956 912 a 103,4 FM. RockMax.
Tony Kakko from Sonata Arctica. Hey Tony, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Really good, thank you. Welcome to Czech Republic. Welcome back again. I would say Finnish rock and roll is in the Czech Republic very popular, including your gang. Why do you think is it so?
I don't know. Maybe we have some same musical genetical background or something. I don't know. We Finns are really into melancholy and such things. So maybe you have the same thing.
I see.
Maybe that.
That's good. There is several rock radio stations in Czech Republic. RockMax is one of the leaders, I would say. How is it? How is the situation in your country? Do you have any rock and roll radio stations in there?
We have Radio Rock. That is like a nationwide radio station, and that's about it, pretty much.
Well, actually, the reason I'm asking you is we have plenty of hits from abroad. You know, from Poland, Germany, Austria, Italy, and so on. And when we go outside our country, you know, people say, "Wow, there are no rock and roll stations in our country." So that's the reason I'm asking. Do you listen to any of these?
Well, Radio Rock is the. Besides this, there's this other radio station that it has no music at all. It's only talking, like a thing. That or Radio Rock. That's what I do.
Really?
Yeah. Either no music at all or Radio Rock, and of course, well, metal music and rock music is the part of the mainstream in Finland. So you can hear metal music on normal radio as well at times, like Nightwish, of course, they being our biggest thing ever, and such things. So.
All right. Yeah. Tony, what made you to use all kinds of musical styles, genres on your brand new album?
It was just a matter of kind of trying to find something that makes me smile again and happy. Come up with something new, something we haven't never done before, and if I like something, I'm sure there has to be on this planet more people who like it as well. And so far so good. And people seem to have understood some of the things pretty well, like cinder blocks with the country things and bluegrass, banjo stuff, and it's fun and it's a great song to play live. People seem to love it.
Well, I believe it could be fun, but isn't it too, let's say, dangerous regarding your fans? Don't you think they can say, "Oh man, they gone crazy" or what?
I think we've always had something totally weird and strange on each album. At least one song that is like nothing we have ever done before, and maybe we have more of that style on this new album. Like Shitload of Money is something. It goes on the 80s, and it's like CT top boogie hair metal drive thing to it, and then cinder blocks and a few other things that we haven't ever done before. But the general mood of the whole album is so different anyways that I think it just somehow blends in. And I'm not worried that the fans would not appreciate it, because, you know, the old albums are there, and they're just like one-off. It's not the whole album full of country music, for example. Yeah, sure. It's not that big a leap, and still, like cinder blocks, it's a metal song basically. I think it's one of the most metal songs on the whole album, you know, with a chorus and everything, and then double bass. It kind of bows towards these older Sonata Arctica albums. So
I see.
Yeah, so it blends in. I haven't heard actually a foul word about that song, for example. Well, of course, there's some people who the first reaction might be a little bit like, what the fuck? But yeah it'll pass. They'll get the hang of it.
You are brave guys.
Yeah, well.
All right. Tony, today, 24th of November, is Freddie Mercury's departure anniversary. Actually, 21st anniversary. A lot of people say Queen was your major influence. Can you name any others?
Well, when I was a kid, I listened to all kinds of 60s, 70s music a lot before I actually started listening any bands. And Queen was the first band I found, and so anything melodic, it was before that. When I was like 5 years old, and that all, you know, radio. We didn't have any record players or anything like that, so it was cassettes, and you record it from the radio, and that was a nice song, and you listen to it and stuff like that. But then Midnight Oil, Aerosmith, and I actually found metal music only when I was, I think, 22. with Stratovarius Visions album. That was my first metal album, and ever since that I've been expanding my musical horizons all the time. So now it's from classical music to Cradle of Filth.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I see. Do you really like Queen?
Yes, I do. I really do love Queen. Yeah. And of course, well, I would love to go actually touring with them. It would be great to be an opener for Queen, just for the hell of it. But you know, I haven't really. I'm a fan of their older material, maybe, and not so much the latest stuff, because it kind of makes me sad. I don't know. It's got a certain vibe, and you need to have a certain mood when you're listening to the newer material, where Freddie was clearly ill already and everything.
You are what, 37? Yeah. Have you seen them live?
No, unfortunately not. Yeah. Would have been great, but living in Finland and not even Helsinki, but like 800 kilometers north from there.
Wow.
And they only came to Finland, I think. I might be wrong, but it might have been my birth year, 75, when they came in Finland for the one only time.
I see.
So Killer Queen was out at the time.
Yeah. Tony, do you attend any concerts? Let's say incognito.
Well, it's impossible. At least in Finland, there are always people who recognize me and come and ask. But people seem to be really polite, depending on what kind of vibe you have in the show. If people are drinking, more people come and talk to me, of course, and ask for signatures and photos and stuff. But if you go in a normal concert, it's just like people check out, oh, that's that dude. And yeah, but then I don't really go that much. Like I said, I live so far away from any major event place, you know, like Helsinki or something like that. But I see bands in festivals such as this. It's very cool.
Can you enjoy it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But I enjoy it mostly when I get to sit down and enjoy it in privacy.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, like going to see Iron Maiden in a big hockey arena. Have your own little place where you can sit there, and that's cool.
All right, Tony, you did work with a lot of great musicians, especially from up north. Who do you like most?
I have to say Nightwish. They are my favorite. They're friends, and then Thomas is a genius and smartest guy I know, and so it's like a pleasure to do anything with him. So I hope to do something more in the future. Well, of course, everything. I'm pretty picky about what I do, and I'm kind of lazy as well. You know, I have to know the people I get involved with somehow, or have some kind of sympathy towards them. So Apocalyptica guys, I haven't actually recorded anything, but I've done a few live shows with them, and they're great. And Epica, that was, like I mentioned, fun. Well, that's about it. There are some old goof. I've enjoyed all of them actually. I never had anything that I didn't like, because I do so little of them. You know, I don't jump all the time and do these performances with other bands. It's a rare thing.
That's cool. Tony, don't you miss keyboards?
I do. My favorite position in a band would be to play keyboards and sing backing vocals. That's how I started originally in my first band.
Like Thomas in.
Yeah, only that I would really like to sing the backing vocals. It's my thing. I get a lot of kicks singing harmonies in my hair. That's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do. But you know, you can't win always.
And what do you do for that if you miss keyboards?
I play keyboards still, you know, but not on the shows. But of course, I compose with keyboards and guitar also a little bit and stuff like that. So yeah, I have a lot of keyboards at home, and so I work on piano and all that.
Yeah.
So,
You say at home, time's almost up. Are you single or married?
I'm married. Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear it for our female fans.
Yeah, I've been with my wife for 17 years now. So,
really?
Yeah. So the kind of our thing is older than Sonata Arctica is. So and in that way, I feel really fortunate that I have a relationship, and I'm married to a woman who has known me before I became Tony from Sonata Arctica, and that's really great.
Super. Tony, do you have any special message for RockMax radio fans, listeners?
Well, I was really happy to hear that I Have a Ride has been taken so well. Thank you for that. fantastic, and it's always a pleasure playing here. Second, hope to see you guys again. Well, next summer we do, so
Super.
see you there.
Tony, thank you so much.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
That's right.
Already, right now.
Ton, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and you be cool, man.
Hey, thanks, man. It's my pleasure.
My pleasure. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.